Atma, Namaste, and welcome. Today we celebrate World Invocation Day, also known as Christ Festival. Before we start, let's ask for divine blessing. Put your hands on your heart, raise it high up. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, we humbly invoke for your great, great blessings. Slightly lower. Personally, to my teacher, Master Choa Kok Sui, Lord Mahaguji Meiling, all the great ones, all the great spiritual teachers, all the holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, all the holy archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, we thank you for your great, great blessings of divine light, divine love, and divine power. Thank you for divine oneness. Thank you for your divine guidance, help, and divine protection. We thank you for joy and happiness. We thank you for prosperity and abundance. We thank you for this privilege to be of service to all. We thank you. To the crown with tremendous gratitude, to the ajna with great respect, to the heart with lots of love, we thank you in full faith. So be it. All right. So I know a lot of you joined us for the full moon of Aries. That is not past month, the one before. That is the first of the three super powerful full moons. That first one is for preparation. That's why a lot of our meditations were to clean the system, clean the chakras, clean the channels in preparation for Wesak Festival, which is last month. And a lot of you joined us. I can't even count how many thousands of you have joined us in the video streams when we had it live. And we had like 300, I think 300 something people, almost 400 in the immediate venue. But based on the feedback we got, we had, easily 5,000-6,000 people probably joining in, because a lot of them, even though they're registered as one computer, some of them have 50, 100. I heard some people have 200 people. So that's a great thing, because that's a bigger channel for that energy to flow through us. So this one, the Christ Festival, or World Invocation Day, is basically to take that energy that is downpouring, and then distribute it even further to all the different souls, the different beings, to essentially the entire earth. Okay? Now I want to clarify something. You see, every few years, there's this thing where the Wesak is not in May, all right? Because it's a full moon of Taurus. So the people who do meditation, the esoteric full moon of Wesak in this year is last April. Now you might notice that on the internet says, oh, the full moon of Wesak this month is actually May 21, which is today, this one. You see, if you follow the Buddhist tradition, that's always pegged to May. So what we did is we followed the one that Grandmaster Cho has always meditated with, which is based on the inner teachings, which is, in this case, the full moon of Taurus was last month, and this one is the Christ Festival. All right? Now, I always tell people, don't be upset about it, or don't even stress about it. Look at it this way. Last month, you had intense meditation. This month, whether you call it Christ Festival, you call it Wesak, it doesn't matter, because we're all working together, meditating, joining together, bring that spiritual energy down further and spreading it out. Okay? So, can't lose. So that clarifies it. Now, at the end of this, on this page, there's a link. If you want to join in with the Buddhist tradition of celebrating Wesak again, there's a link. Press the button. It has the recording of the meditation we had in Wesak. You connect with everyone, boom, you get blasted with energy again. So, best of every world. All right, let's start. So, the purpose of this, again, is to distribute energy. Now, a lot of us have seen in the news there are different places that have been affected by earthquakes, tornadoes, conflict, wars, terrorism. Unfortunately, these are the things that are affecting the world, and a lot of our spiritual brothers and sisters are affected and hurt, and it's sad to see the news. So what I want you to do is just keep in mind, because you all come from all different parts of the world. You say, yeah, what affects our country or our city, it doesn't even get into the news. That's exactly why I want to say this. We do this every month, the full moon meditation, and every time we gather together, think of the places that need a blessing. And as we gather our energies as one, like a gigantic beam of light, just focus on those areas that you know of. It's just like we take this gigantic pipeline, and all of you, once it gets to you, you distribute by aiming that where it needs to. It could be your city, your town, right? Your family, your work, or you collectively wants to bless the Middle East, Africa or different parts of the world that have problems. Okay, so keep that in mind. After all, one of the things that we always define the Lord Christ is the avatar of sacrificial love, right? So if this is Christ Festival, essentially we're taking all that energy and just going deep within us and thinking and feeling and connecting with the people who are in pain and just shower them with God's unconditional love. And World Invocation Day, because it's the only world that we have right now that our physical bodies are at, right? So make sure we distribute it everywhere. All right, you ready?